remembers where we left off?
I was bullshitting with the bitch Miss O'Toole right outside the boat.
Yeah, he was digging deep. We determined that she did have a miscarriage?
Yes.
Medical records stated that she had a miscarriage.
Right, we were in transit due to fucking getting ready to board. We had a fucking transition between. I for some reason it escapes me what the fucking term is. From one flight to another. There you go.
Okay.
I don't know why the fuck that couldn't come out of my mouth. There you go.
Hence why I was confused. I mean,
it just couldn't come right there. It was just like whatever. So she needs to work harder. Cheers, buddy. But yes, we're looking at Miss O'Toole. Fucking Valley did his charismatic delving.
What sucks is my charisma score is low as fuck too.
So.
Do we all have communications with each other yet? If not, I think Jack would suggest that.
Probably, because only Ron and I currently have two-way radio communication.
right. No.
Then we need to.
No.
We have phones.
You guys picked up the phones at the gift shop.
Mm.
Oh.
Right.
By the way, did whatever we wanted to set up once we connected to the station go through?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hence why the site is up.
Oh. Well, there we go. I just didn't know if we covered that confirmation last session.
Well played, Dave. Well played.
Hey, and if you dig deep enough, if you know what you're looking for, you'll see that it's not a real fucking site.
What do you mean? There's some lorem ipsum still on there. That seems legit as fuck to me.
So, all right. So, but that's I think where we cut off, right? Mid stroke, as it were.
All right. So,
Yep. So that's when we were boarding the second shuttle to fly us to the fucking planet of oh fuck, we're gonna get this shit.
Right.
all right. So, there is still.
Miscarriage, 5 years, payment to husband and 20,000 credits. I remember that.
Yep.
Traveling from Dina to Adila, traveling to the Valhalla sector, or Valhalla? Is it Valhalla?
Helen.
Yeah, Valhalla. There's an N on
Right.
the end.
That is the ultimate
Not
goal.
Van Hagar.
Van Halen, yeah. But yes, in which case I divulged the information, so now everybody should be aware of what the ultimate goal is, at least for my character's mindset. So now we all know we have to go to Valhalla sector, the center of the galaxy, for something.
Can
I'm still confused.
Yeah,
Right.
the planet, so I can
I'm
see
confused.
the space map.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
You're fine.
I
I'm
don't
convinced
remember what the
that you have a setting turned on somewhere that it's not allowing us to see the other pages.
I don't remember what the space station's called.
It's on the planet. We landed on the surface.
I know there's a way I can turn it off.
Was it on the it was a Tech 2 planet that wasn't aware of the station's existence, correct?
Right. Right.
Is it the station? But if we go outside, it's all fucking 1800 fucking place. So that's for the part that confused me. So I assumed it was on the planet.
Yeah.
Surface.
So it's not on the planet. It's actually in orbit around the planet.
That's the impression I got.
Then how do we go outside?
Well, I
we
mean,
go
I'm sure there's
outside?
some sort
I
of
don't know.
biosphere.
Yeah, because it's an ice. We landed on an ice planet. It's a Tech 2. They don't know of the full extent of the space
That's right,
station.
because he had to wear his parka because it was cold, so it had to be on the planet. Unless, the frozen vacuum of space is what you're talking about, it being fucking cold, but okay.
In which case, a parka would not save you from
Nope.
that.
But
Or the
if I was the Incredible Hulk, I can survive in outer space without
Superman.
oxygen.
And freeze your pee to yourself.
Well, too bad you're not smart enough to figure out how to fly to space as the Hulk. You just smash. Okay.
Did that work? Can you
Hey.
see it?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
Was there something you were looking for, Echo, or?
On the planet?
You were wanting to see the sector map?
Oh, yeah. Where are we again? I'm sorry. What planet are we on?
You are currently
Dina.
on Dina.
Dina to Adila, okay.
Which is in 0305.
No.
No?
What?
No. Adila is in...
Oh, no, we're on 0207 is where we're at right
Correct.
now. Sorry.
Okay.
Our end state is 0305.
So
Diva.
207.
Okay.
Ija.
Miss O'Toole's in state is 0305. Our in state for the space station is 0002. Right? Or is it okay?
Eventually, you're
So
trying
we're
to
gonna-
get to Zeren. Which is way the fuck up. At the
Beyond
top.
the
Oh,
Nexus.
that's right. The
We got-
names are
yeah,
different
we-
than the World Station.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We gotta travel like 5 fucking stations.
I see it.
That's why I
Gotcha.
included the planets over on the right.
Yes. Okay.
So these are world or station. Okay.
Is that I'm sure I've asked this already. Is that pinned
In Discord,
data? Yeah, that's good. That's a good description of what the fuck's going on in those
Yep.
places. Okay. Let me open data.
So while you're opening that, there is still time in the layover on Dina. So if you did want to explore, you can.
I wonder if my character has like a leather vest. He could
Hi.
probably get a really nice one here in the 1800s.
Yeah.
You can get a real nice leather holster for that laser pistol too.
I probably could. Oh shit! I want to go to the leatherhide guy.
So-
ain't like no other fucking 6-shooter I seen before.
So the station will have a clothing store that caters to the time period.
Mm-hmm.
Tourist markets.
The markup
Do
is
Do we
a
have
little
to like
high,
down
as
dress, or do we have to like
inside-
conceal the
we-
fact that we're
it-
space travelers?
Inside the station, they have a tourist district where you can go through, like a duty-free shop where you can buy things and stuff. So,
Okay.
like, take it for example, when you landed in Shannon, Ireland at the airport, you didn't really leave the airport, but you can go buy fucking all kinds of shit that says you were there. Or
I'm not really looking for
Rammstein.
a "I survived Dila" shirt or anything like that.
So the space station tech level is concurrent to the planets.
And they're 2, right? Tech level 2.
The planet is tech level 2. The landing station.
I'm referring to the availability of items.
Availability
Or
of
is that
items is going to
undetermined?
be basically tech level 2.
Okay. So I can't buy any kind of crazy. I can even buy grenades. It's all flintlocks and fucking muskets and shit.
How they gonna sell you a grenade or a flintlock at the airport?
Because it's a space station. You never know.
It's a trap. Okay.
TSA nowadays has loosened up its restrictions.
You can definitely carry more than 3 ounces of fluid right now. But my bladder's full. Get off the plane.
I can't really think of anything that I would need that on a tech level, except for a nice leather holster and complementing leather vest.
I guess if in reference to space station, is this just a docking port for inbound and outbound flights, or is this like an actual where people kind of get housed here, like a colony-like space station, or what?
I'm picturing a gas station,
Or that?
like a trucker stop.
It's a Circle K.
Yeah.
Think more like a truck stop. It's
Okay. So then, yeah, that would.
yeah, it's definitely like a long-term. People come and go. There are some that are on longer layovers, waiting for flights that are days out or weeks out. So
So it's just a transit hub. It's not anything that's going to have any kind of established market economy that's like people live there and shit. It doesn't have its own infrastructure.
if you want that, you're gonna have to like leave the station and go into the civilized areas. But you're talking a low tech civilization. So.
Nope.
We
I'm
got
good.
this here fucking quarter-pound stick of TNT.
Yeehaw!
You see, it's been sweating a
These are
while.
my
You can
people.
flame that shit off like nitrogen. Nitroglycerin.
So I guess I'll just wait for the layover. There's nothing here of value to me.
I'm boarding the ship.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're boarding the ship to go with O'Toole, right?
It's
Yes.
still on the same path.
Yep.
Right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready to board.
Okay.
I mean, did I get a leather vest?
How long is our layover? A couple days?
No, it's only
what?
like 6 hours.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Like shit. A couple of day layover, you got no living arrangements. Okay. Oh fuck.
I mean, you can wait for the next flight to Adila, which would be, I'll say, 3 days.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of down for hopping on.
Just hop on. Okay.
Yeah.
Figure it out later.
All right. So, a couple hours go by. The your flight leaves.
Do we still
I
have full
do have an
access to
answer
the ship?
for you, Brian.
All right. I was just adjusting what my question was.
Yeah. I was just going to basically include that. So,
Okay.
does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep. You want me to roll criminal for that?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was better than that. Anyway.
Okay. So that's out there. Yeah.
Okay. Very well. I'll simply wait and see if I get a response.
All
Which I won't get until we get to our next stop, so.
Right. Okay. If you want, I am willing to fast forward the flight. If there's anything you want to do on the flight, let me know.
We can have a conversation on the flight
About?
about fucking situation. Cause I have a question. Tavar, are we all in the same type of dorm living?
Yeah.
Okay, we still fucking have first class access.
Yes.
Are we still Gucci? But we only have the minimal credits. It's not 250 they give us per fucking thing. Fuck,
Correct.
you broke ass motherfuckers. All right, so Tavar, when you we spoke on the previous plane, and I've been thinking about it. You said you had this vision where we were all on these paths to do stuff. How did you have this vision? When did this vision come to you?
During the hospital encounter. When I was shocked.
So you was shocked. That's why you was unconscious on the floor. So when you was shocked, then you had your vision.
Yes, during that assault.
Have you had any other visions of it since then?
None.
Have you tried?
To no avail, yes.
I have an idea. Maybe we should jumpstart your vision quest.
Tevor just kind of raises an eyebrow and looks.
So, if the massive trauma from the shock of the defibrillator caused you to have the vision, and you haven't had a vision to provide any answers since, do you think that the vision was induced due to
Now
the
I'm
fact
squawking.
that the near-death experience?
Jesus.
I'm glad you and I established this already, Ron. So you want to put me under, utilizing some sort of shock application in order to potentially enhance a vision.
Whoa!
No, I'm just saying, if that's what gave you the vision before.
Look, I am sure that high stress and throwing your body through some sort of near-death experience can oftentimes trigger a phenomenal response. I mean, look at Mr. Jack Cullen and his, stabbing a guy while shooting 3 other people and rolling cribbage with his feet. That was phenomenal, but I'm pretty sure he couldn't do that under any other normal circumstance. Let's not push our luck. He survived getting shocked the first time. You guys tried to kill me, but you didn't know what was going on.
Mr. Bryan.
What?
In a controlled environment, not saying that I agree with this notion, but in a controlled environment, is it possible to conduct it in the safest way possible? Due to your medical expertise.
Oh, medical expertise, he does say. So, if we got a defibrillator or an AED and shocked him and shit went bad, we can shock him and bring him back.
Okay. So, if we drop this core temperature down to about 65 degrees.
Oh, now I must freeze at the same time. Great. Good thing we're not on we're not on an ice planet anymore. Fuck. Well.
It's okay. It's really cold outside the airlock. No.
No.
You get frostbite on your penis and it falls off.
And the radiation? What about that?
Put you on the other side of the ship. It'll block most of it. No. You would have to get his body incredibly cold.
He wasn't cold when he was shocked before.
The shock therapy, it could have been the placement of where he got hit. Caused some sort of weird feedback that triggered parts of his neuro synapses.
I'm just saying it's worth a try. It worked once, you could do it again, right?
What I would suggest first is get him obliterated drunk and see if that helps.
A much more suitable idea. Perhaps combination.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do.
Because essentially what you want to do is you want to alter his brain chemistry. Previously it was done with electroshock. You can do it any number of ways. Anyone have any shrooms? I mean, that might help.
Let me check my bag. No.
I'm trying to study Guido's face, and it's stonewalling me right now.
That's because he's only letting you see his
I guess
fear.
we need to get copious. Like, what is your alcohol tolerance level, Taval? Is it like high, medium, low?
I didn't say it had to be good tasting. We could probably make it in the bath sink over there.
Yeah, but that takes time
I just
to
look
do it.
over at Brian.
We just go fucking
Or
pick
glare
some
over
up.
at Brian.
Really?
All right, I'm gonna
You
go
don't want
get
to
some
mess with this at
alcohol.
all, do you, Tamor?
I don't even know if this is going to work.
I'm gonna go get some alcohol. I'll be right back. I'm gonna exit the fucking cabin room.
But he very well might be on a point due to the fact of the innate nature of how it's connected. You're the medical expert.
Yeah. We need to talk about that. Remember how I don't like fixing people anymore?
Well, I don't like you blowing up a facility utilizing stink bombs, but then again, we had to deal with that, right?
Okay.
He got you there.
Got your point. I thought you were asleep.
Me? No.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm just
know.
always quietly listening to what the fuck's going on.
Oh, I can see that. I bet you that's how you learn how to pilot stuff, huh?
Quiet his mouth.
I'm
so
like
doesn't
Paul
rock.
Blart.
On this time, I'm walking down the thing and I'm moving towards the med bay or a first aid station to see if they have an.
As long as it's
AED.
not fucking Oreos. Well, then again, I got drugged up by Oreos. That didn't work.
I
So
don't fucking know. I knew he was gonna do it. He's gonna like come in and go, surprise! Throw a toaster in the tub with you or something.
I'm gonna stink this trip, guys. Sorry.
What are you doing? What is that? It's a fucking 210 generator. Come here. All right. So I'm moving to the first aid station to see if they have an AED.
Okay. Being that it is a basically self-sufficient ship, it will absolutely have first aid equipment, and an AED would be appropriate.
Okay.
Remember your first aid ditties, Ron?
All right. So I'm gonna. How big is the AED in the future? Because I mean, it's like this big.
I assume it's probably automatic
that
too.
big.
Like, I mean, we shit. Or do you have to actually apply?
I mean, they're
They got different ones. They got ones with the sticky pads you can put on it, and it's got a little picture and says "put here and here." Fucking press the charge button,
Charging.
back the fuck away. Clear.
Actually, I could see at that point where you basically have a shirt or something like that in which you wear underneath your regular clothes that detects
Yeah, I don't
your
trust that.
vitals and would automatically. Anyway, yeah, I've got all kinds of wild ideas, you know, Tech 4, Tech 5 type stuff that I could see being feasible. Auto injectors.
Probably just uses lasers and pinpoints it to certain.
Now,
areas
is it
where
the
needs-
pad one, or is it the fucking little sticky things you tape to the chest?
Mm.
Because if it's the
The-
sticky
the
ones,
semicircle.
because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like, not like you go to a mall or anything else. They got the little portable AED stations and shit in
Right.
case fucking emergency.
that's pretty much what I'm picturing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna fucking secure that and fucking go grab fucking 2 bottles of whiskey.
Okay.
Good call. Bad idea number 4,579. Here we go. It does nothing. You get barbecued. The end.
All right.
depends-
Good game,
depends on-
guys.
Depends on whether or not you.
Okay. So
Dude, you don't come back.
Depends on whether or not you pass your fucking physical and luck save.
Yeah.
So then it becomes a question, Valley. Are you trying to be
He's trying to see if my
covert?
precog hits off.
No.
Well, normally about picking up the AED.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in the room? Or is it like you walk
You
in
know
as
what?
first aid, like
You know-
help yourself or whatnot?
Roll luck.
A
Give me
luck save?
Yep. Give me a luck save.
Oh my god, my luck save is horrible.
There is someone in the medical bay.
That's fucking bullshit. Why is my luck so high? I don't have any luck. Alright, so out of bullshitting. So,
I don't think that's enough volts anyway.
is it fucking people that work there, or is it just fucking some random fuck stain?
It's a
So-
male nurse.
It's a male
sent
nurse. It's a
picture
male
of
nurse?
the,
Yeah.
Of the future AED and Pew-Pew.
All right. Hang on, guys. Go ahead and do your thing.
All right.
That'll hurt too. I didn't think of a taser. But, alright. So it's a male nurse.
Yeah.
You're welcome to war.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know who I am?
I don't have a passenger list.
I'm John Doe number 11. So
Well,
if
sure, of course you are.
I mean, if you look at the passenger registry, that's what I'm labeled as on this trip flight, and we're here doing a couple of things. But one of my cohorts, he does have slight papulations of the heart and a couple of heart things. So we were wondering if it was possible to maintain an AED just in case. You know, he has issues and stuff in case of emergency and stuff, and he hasn't been feeling too well. And I just think it would be a long run to get all the way back over here in order to do this. But I mean, if because they're here, so it would also put it in the cabin closest in case there's an emergency with the people over there. I can tell you what room we're in.
Well, did you need me to come and evaluate him?
Oh.
No, he's already been evaluated and stuff. I mean, he was evaluated before he took the first flight and the other one. On the previous flight, I just talked to the nurse and they allowed us to maintain one. And then when we went to get off the ship, he allowed us to give it back to him before we had to depart. I mean, I'll sign for it.
I mean, it's rather unorthodox, but go ahead and give me a charisma roll just to make sure you don't completely fuck it up.
Persuade?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a little unorthodox, but there's nothing in the regulations that says that it's not allowed. So he'll turn around, go to one of the cabinets, and pull out one of the AEDs and hand it to you.
All right. Yeah, I said I had to sign for the last one, or do you just want to write it down?
Um,
I'm just trying to make sure, so that way if they do come and inspect it, that way you're covered on who's got it signed out or whatnot.
He's actually looking around for like a clipboard. You know what? Just
Gonna sign Jack Cullen.
He takes out a digital tablet and just give me your thumbprint here.
Boop. Passenger number 11.
Debating on having alarm bells go off, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, DOA 11.
If this is going to have issue, if it ain't flaring up yet, okay, we must be all right.
So all right, you've got an AED. What are you doing?
All right, with the AED, I'm gonna move and go get 2 bottles of whiskey
Okay.
delivered to the room. I'm gonna stop the first stewardess. Hi, sweetheart. Tavar wanted me. Passenger 13 wanted me to request 2 bottles of whiskey to be delivered to his room for you and let you know. We're all in the same room, but we'll go on passenger number 13's.
You do recognize the stewardess. It's not the one that you were talking with earlier, but it is one from the previous flight. Very well.
You notice I threw out his number, right? Mm-hmm. So that way they deducted off his tab. You're gonna be like, "Why I ain't got no money on my card, on my account when I leave?" I've already sweet talked these bitches.
Yeah.
There's some kind of
authorization
that has
Man, that's fucked up.
I know. Do I need to fucking roll a persuade again?
So,
I'll throw that fucking charisma on thick, dude. I'd be like, "Girl, look, man, you know he doesn't fucking speak to people very well. He's not like some of us. Get out and open freely and stuff. He's kind of a shut-in. So he didn't really feel comfortable leaving the room. But he wants to get shit-faced for the next fucking day or 2 on this flight. So
we'll make sure the medical bay knows that he's going to be drinking heavily in case there are any issues that arise.
Oh, it just came from there.
Like needing an AED.
I just came from there. I already talked to the male nurse in there and stuff and signed an affidavit.
Very, very well. We'll bill the room and have it delivered shortly.
Thank you. I'm gonna skip down the hall. I'm skipping down the hall. Do I get back to the room?
If that's where you're going.
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. I'm gonna come in the door and be like,
go ahead, Seiger.
That doesn't look like a bottle.
Oh, it's coming. It'll take a minute, but I didn't know which one you wanted first. But I got 2 bottles because I figured you'd want one too.
God damn.
You really, honestly, you've got to plan ahead for these things.
You're doing a fairly good job at that, really.
I mean, I try. So, if you just want to take your shirt off, Tavar, we can slap these things on and get prepped up for when you get nice and inebriated.
Mr. Brian, is it wise for you to consume alcohol while my life hangs in the balance?
It's mostly automated. Jack
It's
Cullen
an
could
automatic
pilot it.
electronic
Hell yeah, it could.
defibrillator. Basically, you push the button, it gives the shock, it recharges, and then fucking lets you know it's ready, and then you push the button again. So if you're out for more than, like 2 minutes, the brain fucking starts to die. So if you're gone more than 2 minutes, we'll...
But there's going to be one slight thing.
You're not doing mouth-to-mouth impressions, no.
Jack, how much do you know about electronics?
Well, if you take resistors and you apply the mathematical equations to be able to make them connect to the wires and switches, and then you run a power source from the ground and negative ground, then you got to have an earth ground sometimes, and then all of those ones and zeros kind of pump through that little charge there of the wires, and then you're good to go.
Okay. You need to disable the safety protocol, which won't let us turn that on unless he's in a defib.
You're not the drinking.
Snip. Jack snips the green wire.
So you can turn off the safety protocol that does what?
Well,
regulates the voltage and the application.
Yeah, most of the time it won't let you actually send a current through it unless it reads a
dead,
unstable or defibrillated heart.
Yeah.
So you basically have to remove
turn off the regulator.
Yeah.
So, we don't connect the heart.
Ideally, it's meant so that you won't send someone into aortic defib by shocking them when they're not actually in a medical.
This is the part where I
emergency.
ignore the fucking. I got bells ringing, but I'm not listening.
Okay, so in case I can't tell you, this is the voltage levels you need to stop at.
In case you can't tell him, what is this?
What? I'm drinking too.
No, you're not.
Oh, come on, you don't ever let me drink.
This plan is not going
I
to come to
thought you
fruition.
said. I thought you were the one that actually said that if. I come up with great ideas when I'm drinking.
No.
I thought that's what he said.
He said no. Nah, dog. Not happening.
Okay, so
Roll save versus memory.
If this is successful or unsuccessful, when it's complete, then you can drink all you want.
alright. You did say or unsuccessful.
Well, if I'm dead, then it won't matter, will it?
Well, yeah, well, I lost a good friend. Wait a
Okay.
minute, I may not be good with this idea.
Oh, boo fucking who? Just zap the motherfucker already.
Well, he needs to get at least 3 shots in him before.
Yeah, I mean,
The doorbell rings.
Oh, God. Shit.
Ding.
I get the door.
This is the booze and the police.
It's game time.
There's a young stewardess standing there. 2 bottles.
Oh, for Tavar and Brian. Thank you, sweetheart. For John Doe 13 and 36. I got it.
And the room has been billed.
Appreciate it.
You paid for both of them.
The room has been billed.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably
Which I
believe
fucking
all
don't
of
know,
us.
understand now. Because I told them to bill it to you.
That could be the fucking douche nugget, which would be fine with me.
Yeah,
Or
we'll
they
find out.
split it amongst everyone who is here.
Yeah.
We don't
Okay.
have names, so.
So, we don't have any shot glasses, but we got these little plastic cups.
Just give me the bottle, and I go to work.
As you should in a time like this.
This.
So, in order for us to get an actual accurate response, we should probably apply these now. That way you don't know when it's coming.
That's what I said. Like, prep it, get it on, so it's like fucking like ready.
Okay.
We're gonna take a long draw.
Yeah. I'm gonna like.
Do we have to shave his chest?
No.
Shouldn't matter. I hope.
I mean, if you took your shirt off, you look like Chewbacca and shit.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I thought all the hair on your face went. It like slid down.
So once he gets good and kind of glassy-eyed, I'm gonna hit it.
Alright.
Probably
Okay.
about mid-story.
So Tavor.
Here we go. Character sheet. Hang on.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Send it.
So you'll need to do a physical save.
Okay.
This is for the drinking?
No, this is for the electrical shock.
Well, there he is. Yay! I'm glad when it matters too, apparently.
Ooh.
So
Well played.
that hurts like a motherfucker.
It was effective.
My nipples are smoking.
Oh my god.
Fuck! I told you we should have put him on his taint.
No.
You jerk around for a second like a fish out of water, just flopping, and but you're not unconscious.
God damn it. Fuck you, Guido. I rolled a 20.
Yeah, you saved
saved.
against it.
I don't want to... Okay, I want to fail.
Yes, you have to fail it. That's the fucked up part.
You're gonna make me roll, or can I choose to fail?
I am so trying not to laugh hysterically as he's twitching around.
Shh, hold on.
You rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
That means you have no choice but to save.
Save. Right.
So okay, it's
So the
it's
second
close
shot
enough.
didn't
Oh,
work.
shit.
No, it's close enough to a fail that I'll give it to you.
Okay.
So, but the natural 20, I had to use it.
Oh, yeah. No, that was entertaining.
So with that, Tavor, you pass out.
Okay.
I hit him again.
Is this where we take his money?
Quick, search him.
I'm not going to switch over to the other scene, but
No, you don't have to.
Can't see it anyway.
yeah, I know, but viewers could. But anyway, I'm not going to switch over. Moments later, you wake up, and you're going through the not Tesla, Tesseract.
Speed Force.
It worked?
Yes.
Holy fuck, it worked. Don't get any ideas. I'm not telling you fucking anything. Just wait.
You pass through the Tesseract, pass through the hallway, and you are in the throne room.
Same fucking
Yep.
entity. So when I look and get my bearings...
Is he still drunk?
Valley, I don't know when to bring him back.
Well, I figure we just wait a couple of minutes, and then if nothing happens, we do it again.
So, for the record, at this point, no time has passed for anyone outside of Tavor's mind.
Okay. All right.
So,
But I still have no idea when to...
Are you gonna do Tavar's scene? That's what I'm asking.
yeah, I'm
One
going to
of
do
those
a
instantaneous-
quick little
Okay.
thing with Tavor.
Okay.
So,
All right. So
Yeah.
I have a moment.
yes.
Yeah, you got...
Okay. I'm just waiting. I'm like, I got the button, Brian. My idea. I got the button.
But
Okay.
not even enough time has passed to have said that.
So basically it just jolted and
Okay.
like time froze.
Yes.
I'm doing the Matrix shit right now.
Right.
It's basically, I mean, space and time inside your mind are not the same as space and time in the physical world.
Right.
So,
Right.
I'm
okay.
doing some Constantine shit right now. So, Is it, or are we gonna have to do this whole fucking?
No. It's the entity is there. Why have you returned?
I have questions that need to be answered.
Our time is limited. Speak.
We have a destination, and we have a goal, but what do we accomplish when we get there?
You must. The portal of the entity before it is able to enter your reality.
How do we close the portal?
There is no single method that is better than any other method. But in your journey, you will discover the best course of action for you.
So how do we start? Is it simply just arriving?
Your journey is part of your destination.
Fucking cryptic fuck. Alright. Will we know the portal when we arrive? I'm not speaking, so I dropped the accent. I mean, it's
Yeah.
mental thought.
It's yeah.
Fuck it.
Thought to thought. You will see it. Your companions will not.
So I'll think I'd be more fucking crazy. Awesome.
But how would that? You are likely to find. You are likely to find items in your journey that could augment your companions so that they could.
And where would such items be found? That's about the response I've been getting so far. So what'd you find out, man? Same about shit I found when I fucking got there.
He's back?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna be like, oh shit! Let me hit the button. Send you back. Like no. Oh, he was back. We gotta wait a minute for him to recharge.
Yeah, pretty much the amount of time that has passed has been the amount of time it would have taken you to say, I have the button, basically. So,
Okay. I don't know when we should bring him back. We don't want to bring him back too soon.
5 minutes.
All right.
the planets as they were known before are no longer in the place they were, nor called what they were.
I fucking hate these guys.
So telling you that it is on planet, he mumbles something, or he speaks a string of consonants and vowels that make absolutely no sense, will not help you in your journey.
So what are they known as now?
So our information is based on information that we have had since the dawn of time. Our information doesn't change with your civilization. So the planet names that they have, that they have not adjusted to your civilization's names of those planets.
I get what they're saying. They're just pissing Tabor off right now.
I don't think they care. They're deep.
Yeah, they don't fucking care, but pissing me off.
Oh, you mad, bro?
I don't mean to be frank, but you send me on an errand to save the planet and provide me to save the known universe, and I have no information to go on other than the journey. This is so vital and important that I need something.
I'm going to ask the player what beings that these beings are
Applies.
outside of your, realm of reality, what kind of assistance would Tavor be expecting to receive?
Tavor has a destination. He understands the end state goal. He just doesn't understand how to accomplish it, because that is the most vague part. I can sit there and say, hey, we have to do this. We have to close this portal because this entity is going to fuck everything that we know, right? The problem is, I don't know how that's going to... I know there's a portal, so we understand that it comes through a destination or an entry of some kind. And closing that's a priority. I don't know how. On top of that, I don't know how or how to go about getting others to understand this. On top of that, like it was posted there, a timeline. You understand there's a journey there, but how do I know about the progression? So basically, he's trying to seek all the information of how. We understand the end state goal, we understand a destination, but once we're there, we're basically at our dicks in our hands. And I'm just trying to gain information on how to measure that things are being accomplished. I have no fucking clue. So hence, that's the end state goal of this conversation, is to figure out. And they already gave it to me. Oh, well, there's a way to make your other companions understand. Okay, there's something to go on, but if that's a dead end because he doesn't have the information, then I guess the question is, how do we go about closing this?
Okay.
Because I hadn't I got that one vision, and then I had to initiate another one.
Okay. So the response that you will be given is seek out the planets with civilizations older than yours.
That's something. Okay. That's a basis.
That answer enough? I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
That's a basis.
Okay.
That's what he's seeking. So at least there's, if we're getting into a way of measuring, then yes. So I'm not sure how much time we got with this guy. So at least it's something to ponder over. And what will I look for? And I assume, but he means older than your civilization. I mean, we're talking ancient, I assume, not just known space like 1800s or whatever. I assume we're referring to ancient civilizations. Like, we're talking old.
So they are referring to civilizations that are pre-human habitation in...
Right, yeah, we're talking old as... Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's a pretty significant clue then.
I'm trying to remember the quote, and I'm going to misquote it, but any technology that is far enough advanced can be considered magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's their response to what you're looking for.
Well, that kind of helps somewhat. Do you have any other direction for me? I'm not sure how much time we have. And how do we communicate again? Is there a more preferred method?
Nope, the way you do it seems fine.
Shit.
The mental protections prevent communication, prevent communicating by other means.
Suck the dick of 1,000 virgins.
And again, the journey is as important as the destination.
And will I hear from you again of your own volition? Or must I seek drastic measures each time?
if it is necessary and we are able, then further communication may be possible. But again, the protections that are in place prevent communication.
He's referring to mental protections that each psychic has?
Yes.
Or... But we can lower those, can we not?
Because then a psychic would be susceptible to...
Right. So you have no... Oh, okay.
So about this time, I'm going to go back to the rest of the group. And he's now been out for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes is gonna be fucking pretty close. You want to stab him or you want to push the button? You want to stab him, push the button? Let's stab him and push the button.
No. This is to get his heart going again. That'll just get his heart doing weird stuff again.
Yeah. So we'll stab him. It gets it going, and then fucking we push the button.
No, only if he hasn't seen anything. Let him tell us whether he saw anything. If he didn't see anything, then we'll push the button.
Okay. If he comes out swinging, I'm pushing the button.
Hey man, did you guys hear about this? Read this article where this guy was dead for 25 minutes. We could bring him back. I think we can let him go for 25 minutes.
Really?
We can put.
Yeah, it's right here. Look, I've been reading about it while you guys were over there dicking around with whatever it is you're doing.
Did you just stab him?
Oh yeah, right between the third and fourth rib. 3-inch needle, adrenaline, right to the heart. He should wake up right
He cinches up and he comes up and he's like, ah! And I'm like, ah! I hit the button again.
Everyone's just slapping everyone.
I'm going to be a dick.
Needle hanging out of his chest.
Valley?
Oi.
Roll your evasion save.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Okay, so you make it.
I dodged the swing?
No, you successfully don't push the button in surprise when...
No, I was going to push the button anyway.
Oh, you were?
On purpose, yeah. He's going to say, if he starts swinging, that was I said, if he comes out swinging, I'm pushing the button.
No, he hasn't come out swinging. This was...
okay, all right.
When Brian hit the adrenaline, and it was the surprise of him hitting the adrenaline, it was, do you just hit the button?
Oh, shit, I should have hit the button. You lucky, man. I could have got both of y'all. Oh, you could have had a vision.
Yeah.
Brian fucking went to sleep a fucking goddamn tech med and fucking woke up a precog. Yeah, that's gonna kill him. I wouldn't do that. Put hamsters in his anus.
Tavor, you wake up. Your heart is just racing.
Be like, just like that old movie, Pulp Fiction. A bitch was ODing and shit on him.
Oh, sorry, let me pull that out.
Can I rip the pads off or something? Like, get them off me?
No, leave them.
What do you see? What do you see?
Let me catch my breath.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, did it work? Yes or no?
It worked.
Oh, okay, alright.
Give me the bottle.
I give him the one that he's already been drinking on.
Yeah.
He's back, he's alive, I can drink.
So it's almost just as vague as we got, but one vital clue.
I was gonna say, we can put it down again.
No.
I've got no. Look. I can push the button.
I'm ripping the pads off.
Skin and all doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no fucking care.
Take a quarter of a hit point of damage each time.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I'm looking at you, right? Okay. So, it worked, surprisingly. The only good piece of information I received, besides understanding we need to close these portal before this entity arrives, is that we have to seek out planets along our journey if they have civilizations older than what we know. Other than that, it's just as cryptic as the whole thing. And
So-
apparently, there are ways of perhaps enlightening you all into this knowledge, but I don't know how or what to acquire.
So we don't.
We should,
So
we
we
should
don't know
seek
much
out
about it.
planets with civilizations older than ours.
Older than known civilizations. We're talking ancient civilizations.
Oh man, let's get the crazy hair guy from the TV. He'd be able to tell us up.
Hey, ancient alien astronauts.
Aliens,
We should.
yeah.
Are we
Discovery
talking about the
Channel? Nobody
shape-shifting ones, the sassy?
The what?
Oh, it might have been player knowledge being released. I'm sorry, I read the book.
Eh. That's all I have, gentlemen.
All right, and you said that there are ways to make us see what?
When we arrive, apparently this portal, that's the way this entity arrives. We've narrowed it down to a portal of some kind that he is accessing. We know it's in the Valhallan sector in the center of the galaxy. The portal could perhaps be the black hole, I don't know. But it's a portal of some kind that entity is coming through. To stop this, we must close this portal. However, I'll be able to know, apparently, but you will not. But there are ways of making you aware.
Does it involve
I
an
don't know if this
AED and a lot
requires
of
equipment.
whiskey?
I don't know if it's the manifestation of power. I don't know if these beings are going to enlighten you all
So-
as they have me.
This portal that's gonna is it open now, or is it going to open?
It's going to open. If it was open
And,
now, the entity would already be clawing its way through.
And this entity is like pure evil.
Through our understanding, it would be a manifestation of evil that seeks to destroy. Motivations are unknown. It is beyond our understanding.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to find Corbin Dallas.
Yeah, man. Let me do a Google search.
Negative, I am a meat popsicle.
I'm sorry, Guido. Entity coming through the portal, fucking traveling. I had to do it.
The fifth element.
Multipass, Lilo.
Aziz
Multipass.
light!
Ancient civilizations. You know, we gotta get the fifth element. I'm gonna ask that. Is there like the things that we need in order to do this? Do we need to gather like
Rocks.
elements? You know,
All
what
right,
is that?
guys. Let's cue the montage.
Okay, so let's
Montage.
let's get a
Let's
sword
gathering.
and the magical stuff.
He's been drinking, hasn't he?
So, what else did they say about the civilizations and stuff and these technologies? There has to be a clue in there somewhere.
The
That-
only
that can
thing
help us
provided
do stuff.
was that technology, if it's advanced enough, could be ordained as magical in means. That could mean anything.
So we're
so-
looking for some magicians.
Oh God, I got it. Jack, do
Yeah, man.
a quick search for archaeological dig sites on planets in the path in which we are going.
Look for Gwauld.
He didn't say that it. He didn't say it needed to be
Look for the star dates.
civilizations
Let's
that
go.
still
I found it.
existed, just civilizations that were older than ours.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the rest of this and pass
Yeah, I
out.
got it. Sign language.
That wasn't sign language. That was a kiss. I know that.
No, it was.
So, I'm
Really?
sorry. I'm
Really?
laughing at to get him to.
Go
I'm laughing at
upstairs.
that clip. Alright, so find technology magic. You're going to look up the ancient archaeology. I need Chris Angel.
You just want somebody to do some magic for you while we wait?
David Copperfield. No, I don't know. I'm just throwing random stuff out there. Is there an illusionist guild? A mage guild?
Is there a community of psychers? Or known planets that ancient civilizations that might perchance harbor communities of psychers?
You know that such communities exist, but since the Scream, I'll say foundations of learning were destroyed.
Right. That's why everything's innate.
Right. So those locations that were institutes of learning are very sought after and very hidden.
Okay. Do we have... Go ahead.
So you could search the sector for planets that would have them, but you would need to search for them.
I just need to know I'm not the only motherfucker getting shit. Plus, if there's more, they might have more information or something along those lines. I mean, I don't know. As far as I know, this is an isolated incident. I don't know if this is affecting more than one, or if it's just me, or if there's groups working or something like that. I don't know if they. I mean, maybe they got email.
Well, Tavor, the ship is spinning again.
That's
What do I do?
because I'm
What
the
do I
one
do?
who got zapped. You drink
Yeah.
too much.
Maybe. Oh, right. Put the foot on the floor. Oh, yeah. That's it.
Right.
So
we need to
So
find
why does
the-
that work if
So
we're
we need
not
to
on
find
a
the
planet where
Illuminati.
there's no gravity? I don't understand that.
It would. I don't know. Is the Illuminati known in this
So-
space?
Illuminati is not a thing in this.
Alright, we were kind of waiting. We were kind of waiting.
No, I was just like, Guido.
There.
My character's known, but
Get a hold of
I wasn't
Indiana
sure if that
Jones,
was a
hold on.
serious question that you were expecting an answer to. So.
I was like,
Oh, shit, yeah.
I mean, I don't think this. I'm looking at the book. I don't see anything that says known organization. Well, maybe it does.
it's before the Scream.
Fuck, that's before psionics. Up. Fucking PDFs. I'll just buy the hard. Is there a hard copy of this? I thought I'd just buy it.
Drive-Thru RPG has a hard copy you can buy.
Well, regardless of the situation, there's the Ordai Templi Ordius organization, which is an ancient organization, but it's not ancient and known civilization. But their ideology was using New Age astrologic principles and practices as a method of realizing one's true identity.
I could be onto something.
They took a lot of drugs to figure out who they actually were.
Shh. I thought you liked to self-medicate.
Yeah.
Copiously.
I have some issues I'm dealing with.
We didn't know that.
No, you kind of did.
Sarcasm.
I know.
Would,
Oh, Jack's gonna speak. Here we go.
mine's running now.
I'm done. I didn't
Talking
read
about-
all of that organization shit before I blot off with the mouth. Sorry.
Ancient. Oh, fuck me. I should have. God damn it. Okay.
You
I
put some
fucked up.
ancient alien shit.
Hey, while we were rewind, while we were back on that last planet, the revolver I have, just kind of retconning real quick. Sorry to break the flow of what you guys
What
going.
you
It
thinking?
just dawned upon me. The revolver I have, did it resemble any other revolvers on that planet?
Going deep now. Shit. We don't know anything about this. This must be character backstory we haven't touched.
Yeah, it is. So, short answer, no. That,
because it's a TL2 upgraded to a TL5, I would assume, right?
ish.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's like, yeah. And to follow on and tie everything into the current conversation going on, we're talking about magic here, right? But we're still deciphering what that exactly means. Am I mistaken? Did I hear wrong?
You're on it. That's a straight excerpt from their fucking shit, bro. It covers...
What?
I don't know.
I'm lost. We're both lost.
Yeah.
The Ordo Tempus Ordius. They still have some bizarre practice. Chief among these are groups' fixation on sexual, especially their teachings on the adoration of the phallus and the magic of masturbation. So we're talking about magic outside the tech, sex box, all kinds of shit. I'm sorry, I just thought it was funny. It kind of fit in, like almost. It was like that puzzle piece. You're like, oh, it can go if I force it. I'm a high priest.
Does that mean I can just jerk off and talk to these motherfuckers now? To zap myself anymore?
I'm sorry. I was doing my little research.
I think we have to do a triple Dutch rudder in order to get that fucking contact.
Well, yeah, that's the magic wand.
Unless,
No.
unless you're electrocuting your dick, no.
Wow.
So we take a stainless steel sounding
come on,
rod
what's
and
wrong with that?
Drastic times call for drastic measures. This is one of those.
Get the jumper cables.
And getting back to your question, Echo. So, crude
Mystery of space
pistol,
in the beginning.
musket, and then revolver is kind of the progression. And they were still in the musket stage. So,
okay, yeah, I see that now. Okay, never mind. So, what are we? The magic that we're discussing then? Wait, huh? We're talking about masturbation magic? Is that the final?
I'll be doing some copious reading of fucking chapter 5. I can tell you that much.
what page is that?
Are you talking about the history?
You said chapter 5. What
Chapter 5 is the history of space.
what page are you on? In the book?
On PDF, it's 71.
Okay.
It's gonna be the same.
Actually, yeah, it's gonna.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Just seeing what you were looking at. So, now, I don't remember how much information the PC version of the sector map, the wiki thing, has for each planet.
It's got a little bit, like population, biosphere, temperature, atmosphere, tech level. I thought it told like the type of, if there was like a corporation or something there, or like political group or something, or
Faction.
maybe not. I thought. Let me look at this one. No, I guess it doesn't.
Alright.
Okay. Well,
So we don't know the organization. We don't know. We just know that there's planets, or where planets aren't supposed to be, because they've moved, and they have civilizations older than before. Known
That is
civilizations, and that what they have as technology appears to be magical in nature.
Magic.
In the very vagueness of which is provided to be, yes.
Does
Next time we do this, can we put like a neurotransmitter in your head so that way your thoughts can be tracked and registered? So
Does
that way we
Tovar-
can have like verbiage word for word of what's going on?
It would depend upon the. Are you asking me or are you asking him? Or asking character, asking player?
I'm asking in the group. We're all sitting in the room. I'm just spouting random fucking shit. I'm like a verbal masturbator over here.
Okay, so I looked up the quote because it was bothering me. It's from Arthur C. Clarke, and the quote is, "Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic."
So when we find motherfuckers that know magic, they got better technology than us.
So to clarify on that, when he stated that, he was referring to our own state of technology might be considered magic to these civilizations, or these civilizations might boast technology that is far supersedes our own, almost magical in nature.
Good question.
So you are looking for something that you don't have.
Okay.
I mean,
Knowledge? Because we are lacking some of that shit on this subject right now.
Because I mean, I could interpret that two different ways. Either he thinks our fucking prime, these ancient, obviously they're old as fuck, but the statement carries the weight of their technology is more advanced that we might even consider it magical, which would make sense to what these motherfuckers I'm talking to, because I don't understand a goddamn thing of how they're able to do or even converse.
I'll tell you, this is what we need. We need Steve from Blue's Clues to lay this shit out for us.
We just got a letter. So
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail, and when it comes, I wanna wail. Mail. Not helpful. Sorry.
clip that and put it on repeat. I just want that clip. I want that sound file too.
Is that gonna be your new
Follow sound.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm
You saw
making-
where I was going with that, huh?
I'm making that a ringtone.
I was gonna put it on my live stream.
Bodied for life.
Yep. Your face doing that whole little thing too. All right. Anyway,
That was the best part.
he doesn't even have kids.
Does Tavar recognize? Do I have? Okay, I guess I don't maybe know enough about my weapon. Does my weapon have like glowy lights and symbols?
He's never
Or
let me
identifying marks?
That's a good question.
look at it. Maybe if you handed it to me, I could look at it.
Well, I don't want to do that yet. That's not. I don't.
Fine.
Nobody touches
mean-
old Betsy.
And as much as you change out the barrels, I think it would only be on the handle.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if it did have fucking intricate symbols and shit written on it, I think he might have burned that barrel out.
Yeah, but
Instant
you know,
wa-
like, you know, is
instant
there
white
like
hot
any
saw.
specific like carvings on it or like etchings?
Pick a color.
Green.
Okay.
That was easy. I already knew that was coming.
So, picture
OD.
a revolver.
Mm-hmm.
Take out the cylinder in the middle.
Right.
And in its place is a pulsing green cube.
Oh. Yeah, that might have something. Okay.
Has Tavar seen anything like this in his visions?
Is it pill-sized?
Are you asking me or asking him?
Well, I guess I would ask. Yeah, I guess I would ask you. Like, you're going away to fantastical, magical places, right? Like the talk of magic's come up, right?
A mind might consider it that way. Yes.
So, I mean, have you seen anything like this before?
He whips it out.
Oh.
So, I assume you're gonna make me do a knowledge Psytech here, if it's indeed.
I mean, maybe.
Is Psytech an actual skill? I don't remember.
Psytech is.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if it'd be Psytech.
If it even is Psytech.
I'm asking more specifically.
There
in
is
your
tech
visions,
Psytechs.
have you seen things that resemble the things that are on my weapon. So that's it. That's just a glowing green globe or cube where the cylinder is. There's no like. Other than that, it's just a regular revolver.
When you fire the weapon, you can. There are symbols that can be made out through the pulse.
Okay.
As in,
let's shoot it in the ship.
I mean, I've never been at the end of it. So you're saying when the barrel fires, when the weapon fires, symbols come out of the barrel, or they appear on the barrel?
On the cube.
Okay, the trace of the round.
Oh, in the cube.
Oh, the
Right,
pulsing
the muzzle
cube.
flash.
Oh, I assumed that you said meant like on the actual trace from the
Yeah.
round going.
Right.
With symbols.
I thought
That's
too.
the way I took
Yeah.
it.
Kind of like
But
Winona Earp's
the cube
gun.
has symbols that pulse.
Other than the cube, the revolver is just a plain Jane fucking revolver. There's no. It's just silver in color.
It can be decorated if you want it to be.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean,
if
I
it's
posted
not
a picture.
important,
He's
I would
playing the
imagine that
fake.
if it's an heirloom, it would have some sort of significant, like it would be a significant in its appearance.
There is a Sci-Tech skill, by the way. Yes, ex-Sci-Tech.
I mean, it doesn't have to mean anything, but
I'm
in my
referring
mind,
to-
what I
Tech,
have is
Sci-Tech?
like an etched gun with like some intricate etchings on it that are not necessarily alien, but just it's a nice looking pistol. Like, there's a reason why.
It's definitely
my
not
family-
natural.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say.
And
I
that would
guess.
fit. That would
I never
almost
really-
fit. That would almost fit under the description I was given. So I see where you're going with this.
Right. Yes.
I mean, it's almost magical in nature and how it operates.
So I'm gonna.
To us, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that. I mean, it fires. I think it fires as a plasma pistol, right?
He
Or
showed
laser.
the
It
cold.
fires as a laser pistol.
He showed the cold.
So essentially, this is what I have been picturing.
Yes.
It's up to you. What
Well,
Yes.
Have you guys,
Yeah,
have you guys
absolutely.
Have you guys ever watched the show Winona Earp?
is it that much different?
No.
No, she's got an old Colt 45 that looks just like that. When she fires it, the blade symbols glow on the barrel.
That's what I was imagining. When you said it glows when it's fired, that's what I was imagining, that whatever
In the barrel.
decorations were on the outside of this thing also lit up in accordance with the cube. But if it's just a cube, that's fine. I just figured if it's an heirloom, you're not going to just pass down an old Smith & Wesson 40 just for the hell of it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, nowadays you will because we're fucking morons. But back then, there was like,
Okay.
actual work that went into weapons that were passed on.
So considering the amount of energy that's going through the weapon when it fires, I can absolutely see the barrel glowing and having an after effect from the shot. So if you want that, describe it and it'll be canon.
Now, is that on? Are they different for every barrel he changes?
It would be different for the effect that happens when he shoots.
Oh.
I mean, the barrel doesn't necessarily have to be decorated. You know what I mean? It could just be the hilt of the weapon, the handles, and like the picture he linked. I mean, it could just have a bit of decoration on there that, I don't know, illuminates when it's fired. Whether it has anything to do with a pistol or not, I don't know. It's the whole point of me asking.
I pictured your weapon as similar to something like I posted. That way the barrel can be unscrewed, fucking, from the inside of the thing when you slide it in, fucking, or whatnot. Little glowing bullet things for the revolver because you got to change it after the thing. But that's the way I pictured it. I didn't picture it as old as. But
So yeah, I mean, if you want something like that, like I said, describe it, and that will become canon for the weapon.
Yeah, I think it would have a bit of decoration, and then and the decoration can just be vague, just in case that has something to do with it. I mean, it's just got some decoration on the handle and up there where the cylinder's at, or
It's got
would
an
be
etching
rather.
of dick butt on there.
It's a phallic feature that is etched onto the side of the weapon. So maybe we're getting somewhere with this.
OTO, Ordo Templi Orientis.
Magic dick gun thing. But yeah, then when it fires, that those symbols, just the etchings would light up, and it fires.
I guess, yeah. So, I guess the next question, I haven't seen anything like that in my vision, but do I recognize the application of psionic influence?
I feel like I would have more, because I don't have, Jack doesn't have a connection to the weapon. Like, it doesn't, at least I haven't felt, or Jack hasn't felt a mental connection to the weapon. It's just a weapon that appears normal, except for the giant green glowing cube in place of its screen. In place of its cylinder, with some etchings that light up when you fire it. So there's some definite. It's not just a regular laser pistol, and it's not just a regular revolver. There's some story to that. But my question to Devore is: has he seen in his visions? Has he seen anything that resembles anything on this weapon? Color.
Oh, in general.
That's my question. Yes, in general. I'm not asking specifically if it has any psionic.
Yeah, but
abilities,
he's gonna look into that anyway. That's just me.
And that's fine. He can look into that all he wants. But is there any connection between your visions and these ancient shits that you're talking about?
And I wait with bated breath.
You recognize the symbols as being those of the ancient evil one that is coming through.
How you answer this
wait
will
a minute.
depend on how Jack reacts to Tavor's mission. Put it that way.
So, Tavor, having not seen the symbols, he's basing this knowledge off your description of the symbols. Right. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. Unless you want to go find a fire.
Unless you want to go bang.
I mean, I half tempted it. When he said that, I half tempted pulling the trigger in the ship, and I was like, maybe that's not a good idea.
Have I seen the symbols? I've seen the gunfire twice.
Yeah, that would be
Valley.
And so has
no.
No, okay. Tavor's seen it. Tavor or Ron. Tavor or,
I saw it when it fired and exploded, and I saw it when I broke that dude's neck and he stabbed that guy and then shot the other guy in the face.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, your fucking pistol makes some Japanese squiggly signs. Could be Korean, I don't know, but it doesn't resemble that backward Muslim stuff though.
Really?
You got some Sanskrit
Racist
going on.
Bastard.
Oh my god, dude, I'm such a fucking racist. I don't have time to be a racist. I don't fucking dice y'all up in little groups. I hate you all equally. Somebody get messages. I didn't get no message.
Nope.
Nobody loves me.
Because this...
Did I get a whoop?
Nope. You sure did?
I'm push the button on the AED because I'm bored.
I'm not. They're not hooked up to me, so zap yourself away.
You're
no.
Shit, that's entertaining.
Nope. You don't understand. I'm going to spill my drink on Tavar. Oh, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to step on the button.
Nope.
After I toss the wires. Hey, hold this for a second.
Nope.
Get some more info, motherfucker.
Hold my beer.
Don't come back. Here, hold this for a second.
The symbols you're describing vaguely might bear some stark resemblance. But without seeing them, there's not much I can ascertain.
Well, I can shoot it right here. You want me to just pop a round off real quick?
Yeah. Dude, let him know what it feels like, too.
I can pull Brian and just derail the whole situation.
On a
Real
serious
quick.
note, dude, just shoot him in the leg one time so we got a reason.
Perhaps a range would be more applicable to the situation.
The range is like, you're only sitting like 5 feet apart. You shouldn't be able, you can't miss.
Now, Guido,
Send it.
question on Sci-Tech in general.
Okay.
Since I do have the applicable skill.
I'm waiting for a question.
No, the question was, is the technology determined to be potentially psionic in nature?
Oh, no. It's definitely completely alien.
Well, there you go.
Boom.
No shit.
No, there's no psychic connection to it.
Okay.
All day it's been alien. We've been dealing with them all day. So how long has this been going on? All day.
So you vaguely have okay.
It is not.
Okay.
The
Well,
weapon
if we're
is
gonna
not
find
effective
this
like
ancient
that.
alien civilization, I'm gonna revert back to an old fucking saying of mine. I need a ship.
You need to step away.
Like in this room here.
And we
Well,
need
you're
to
gonna
find a
go to-
motherfucking ship. Cause
Oh,
this,
do you need a ship? I
Oh,
swear to God, I thought you said
said
you needed
shit.
shit, and I was like,
come on, man.
"Ooh."
Shit and ship sound they sound completely different.
Shoot the bus, stop the bus.
Plus,
I'm very particular with my words.
my words.
All right, I'll say, we're on a ship, but you need your
No.
own ship.
We need a ship.
So how do we go about procuring a ship?
I don't at this point.
We
need-
do this shit with Miss O'Toole
we-
and
we seem
procure
to
one
share
of
some
theirs.
Let's do that. Can we?
we just continue on towards the goal to the shuttle place and we procure one of theirs or steal one of theirs as we take care of some stuff?
So we need to pick a plan and execute it now.
Fuck it! We're gonna do both. We're gonna
I
go
see
to
we're
Miss
on the same
O'Toole's.
page,
We're gonna
Mr.
take care of
Jaguar.
that shit. We're gonna cause ruckus on the island. Brian's gonna be happy because he's gonna get to blow shit up with the colonists, and then the colonists are gonna be attacking the people that O'Toole's with. O'Toole's gonna be upset. You're gonna kill a bunch of her people. Then they're gonna pay us because we're gonna sell the information to the colonists. They pay us. Then we attack the people there doing the reconciliation, and then when they get all their people beat up and fucked up and need help, they're going to pay us, and then we're going to kill off the rest of the fucking colonists, and then possibly take some hostages, murder out some more people, load up the shit that we need. Since they're not going to be able to pay us cash right off, we'll take us fucking one of their fucking ships, because they're not going to need them all because of the thing, along with payment. We'll move out, go to the space shuttle, the space station thing. We'll go in there, we'll get a job, we'll have them build us a fucking ship with no tracking stuff in there, all the Gucciness that we need, and work for that. And then we'll fucking take off into fucking space, do this fucking 2-year journey to the black hole of abyssal evil doom that's coming to get us, while finding the fucking ancient alien civilizations out there. That technology is so far advanced that it's pure magic and witchcraft to us.
Sounds like he's got it.
Hey, Tavor,
What?
he's even more stressed out than me.
Well, why don't we just try to steal one of the ships from the people that are attacking Miss O'Toole?
They're colonists. If they had ships to leave, they would have left.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, would you like to stay on a barren fucking planet? If you had a ship to leave, would you
Maybe.
take it? Or would you stay?
You're asking questions that are above my pay grade.
Or we could take one of their ships too. I don't give a flying flipping fuck, but you need a spaceship. I need a hobby. And
So it's decided. We're gonna go
honestly-
help out Miss O'Toole.
I mean, fucking, if that's what we're doing, then that's what we're doing.
Initially.
Let's do it then.
Because honestly, as in the words of the Mr. Brian Humphreys, I'm bored.
Woo! I'm out of booze.
And
Oh my.
while he gets up and moves to the bathroom, I'm going to connect the AED wires to his seat.
connecting shit.
You went to the bathroom. You said your guy had to go to the loo, bro. It's done. You didn't hear nothing. That's player knowledge.
Unfortunately, he's right.
Well, you can't just do it in front of me and have me not know.
You left the bathroom door open? You were like this?
I didn't go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. Or didn't go to anywhere.
Oh, you said you were
Don't
going.
assume,
I didn't know if it was in character
Don't
or
assume
out.
his character's fucking actions. What's wrong with you, Dave?
I figure after consuming a
Jesus.
complete bottle of whiskey, he needed to urinate. Or he just pissed where he was. In that
Justin,
case, it makes it
Justin,
even easier.
I'm sorry that Dave assumed Tavor's actions. I want to apologize on behalf of
on behalf
operators
of all the non-precogs
that he's assuming your character's out.
Let me
I'm
consult.
sorry.
Let me consult with the community. They can, the assuming character. What the fuck? Whatever. Throw an abbreviation out there.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all the non-precogs out there. I didn't assume your actions, but with that being stated, you would have definitely have known that some shit was about to go down.
Oh yeah.
I would have known.
Yeah, your precog would have gone off.
Am I about to hit my fucking balls?
All you would have seen was all you would have seen was this though.
Yes, it did.
He'll never suspect a thing.
Brian, shoot Valley. Stop him. What's going on? That's why you and I had those private messages before this began.
Oh yeah.
All you would say was like, which wire is it?
It was the middle one.
Now I'm kind of interested. Now my character
One's
kind of
white,
wants to
one's blue. The
instigate.
other one's blue and white. They're striped. It's slightly different. No, they're not. They're the fucking exact same.
Brian now wants to kind of instigate Jack into shooting his weapon so I can see the colors.
So,
All right, so
are we
done discussing the magic masturbators?
You need, or we just
I'm
commandeer this ship and then you have one.
I don't want a ship this big. I want to be able to maneuver.
A fast ship would be more applicable.
Like a schooner.
If old fucking mental over here is correct, we ain't got much time to do what it is that we got to do or whatever for the world, universe ending thing.
All right, fucking. I guess fucking. I am gonna lock myself in my room and go to sleep until we get to the next planet.
I'm gonna drink with Brian because I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do if he's left alone.
What?
He said,
I'm gonna practice my OTO
What are you talking about?
and the magic art of masturbation. All you hear is like.
He did it, folks.
You just hear the fapping coming from the room.
So,
Well, you had Miss O'Toole. We could have called her up.
I could have.
Tavor knows psychic stuff can control his mind. I wonder if he can come without touching himself.
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck have I got myself into? Oh, for fuck of sakes.
Hang on. I'm looking up psionics right now. What chapter fucking...
I don't think they cover.
Telekinesis.
But you can, if you had telekinesis, you can move the fleshlight with no hands.
But I do.
Have telekinesis or autoimmune ejaculation?
Well, what's the difference?
I don't know.
Autoimmune ejaculation just sounds dirty, bro.
Immune?
It's one.
This is gonna
one
spiral
step
out of
away.
control.
It's only one letter away from fucking autoimmune deficiency.
Let me get the fishing pole and start reeling it in here.
So hijinks ensue on the trip.
All right. So this trip to this next planet, because it goes how many days is a jump of a system? Because we're moving 2.
This one was what, 3 days?
Yeah.
So this one's moving 2 sectors as well. 1, 2, 3, 0306 and then 0305. So this one should be 2 to 3 days as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so next day we get up.
I mean, unless there's something applicable before that, yeah.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month.
Wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Are they all passed out in the common area?
Fuck no, I ain't sleep anywhere. Defibrillator. Fuck off.
I'm gonna stick his hand in some warm water.
What, Jack, how much did your data pad slab thingy cost you?
$300.
I'm gonna go eat lunch with Miss O'Toole.
I bet you are.
I'm going to
So,
bathe. Very securely bathe.
It's a box lunch.
Box nasties.
Shit.
All right. Better than MRE.
When we get into orbit, could I borrow your data slab?
What do you want with that?
Oh, you better.
We're a day into it.
I gotta hear this conversation.
Well,
Data slab.
I just need to check a Craigslist ad.
No. Next thing you know, we'll be on SNN because you used the data pad to blow something up.
Now, you can sit right there next to me. I won't mind at all.
What are you looking at? What are you looking up on Craigslist?
I have an ad on Craigslist, and I want to see if anyone responded to it when we get into it.
Well, you could just use one of the terminals when we land.
Alright. Probably better that way anyway, just in case they trace it.
Yeah, see? That's why you're not allowed to use none of my shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, then becomes
Jack's
the
gonna get fucking
cybercrime
rolled
division.
into some shit.
The space cybercrime.
You already
division.
got rolled into some
I
shit,
did.
bro.
I'm rolled in.
I rolled you all into some shit.
Yeah.
Alright. I
Where's
got
Brian?
nothing else in. What?
30 minutes.
Yep.
Yep.
Where's Brian? This is the next day, right?
Yeah, this is the next
Yeah.
day.
Where's Brian?
Valley, you said you wanted to have lunch. Was there anything that you actually wanted to discuss with O'Toole, or was it just...
No, not really. I'm just getting the fuck away from them for a little bit.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Just all I'm doing
Oh.
is establishing a connection, so that way I want to be the first person in mind when shit hits the fan and she needs help.
Sure.
So I dress appropriately.
Okay. And Brian, what were you doing? Okay.
I am. There you go.
It's delicious.
With all this talk about masturbation, that's the shit.
The Guido response was, Brian, you find it delicious.
I'm going to assume that I woke up earlier than most people other than Mr. Jack Cullen there, who I just had a conversation with.
Oh boy, this is gonna end well.
I
So
don't
that's-
have a problem with you waking up early, so...
Yeah. That's basically
caught, it might.
where I'm going to go. And I'm going to just make some observation as far as if anyone would need any kind of assistance.
Anyone being... what do you mean?
Passengers.
Ah, okay.
I'm assuming they're going to be coming and going where I am, so.
When you
Oh,
say
you moved?
assistance, do you mean like medical assistance, or do you mean...
Anything that I could make money on.
Ah, okay.
He needs a data pad. Are you panhandling on the spaceship?
Shh. Got any creds? Got any creds? Spare chits? Any spare chits?
And Jack, what were you doing?
We're still on the ship.
This is the last day. I'm just making sure there wasn't anything that you were wanting to do before we get into the next planet.
Nope.
Okay.
I guess I'm polishing my weapon, preparing for battle.
Polishing
You're
my
fapping.
weapon with the ortho. With the ortho.
Using his magic wand to prepare his weapon.
Jeez. Shit.
You know it. Rubbing my dick cheese all over it.
My focal
So
point
Tavor
is
doesn't
making
try
sure
to
that
steal it.
no. Want anything to do with you? I
Or
don't
Brian, for whatever reason.
with mind bullets. I have mind bullets. No,
Brian would
but,
just like look at it like this.
That's why Tavor's staying with Brian, mainly to keep him out of trouble. Also to ask about any kind of lingering effects from getting zapped.
Oh yeah, there might be some of those.
Yeah.
And the 50 cc's of adrenaline.
So yeah, that might be a good thing. Other than that, shit, shower, save, eat, all that good stuff.
So after lunch, I
CC
returned to the
fight
cabin, police up the AED, fucking get it all fucking ready to go, and I returned to the nurse's station.
Hopefully it doesn't detonate in your hand after Jack cut the green wire.
Anybody in there to turn in the AED?
Say again?
Is there I went to the nurse's station to return the AED.
It's the same guy. So
Hey, buddy, I appreciate you letting us hold this. Since we're landing this evening, and we're probably not going to need this and stuff, we'll be exiting off of the ship. So I wanted to return this in a timely manner to you. So you had accountability of all your equipment before the release of the passengers.
So did you have to use it?
You may want to plug it in and charge it. We did use it twice. So it probably does need to be charged. But it's okay. He's good now.
Okay.
We actually have a medical technician on board, but we just... with us. But he likes to stay low key.
And drink. And mix random chemicals.
I'm trying to...
I have no idea what you're trying to do. You're trying to find a meme for this whole situation?
There we go. There.
Ooh, new planet.
So,
Looks...
outside the portholes, you can see the planet come into view. It seems to be surrounded by a haze.
What?
It seems to be surrounded by a haze. But the planet below shows no signs of the normal terraforming that you would expect to see on a habited planet. Inhabited
What color's
planet.
the haze?
color does it look? Are we going by the picture?
Yeah, but basically you can go by the picture
There's a
here.
picture?
Yeah.
What picture?
Oh, okay.
In roll 20, man.
It's bluish.
Okay. Like it's charged? Interesting. Anything going off?
Like your precog? No.
Okay.
So you are aware from your discussions with Miss O'Toole and whatnot, this planet has no native biosphere. So
basically, once they take the whatever, anything on it's gonna die.
well, I'll let you draw a conclusion from that.
Okay. He who controls the spice
All right. So we can all see this and we can look out there. I'd like to roll a fucking intelligence roll to see if I know what this is.
You want to roll what for what?
I'm gonna roll because blue haze planets, and I guess I would have to do culture spacer, so I know what the atmosphere is generally made of. I already looked up what blue does.
Well, the atmosphere is entirely artificial.
Yeah, but the blue haze would show what the oxysulfate vanadium 4 hydrate, OSSV X H2O.
I'm not sure what you're trying to determine.
Determine the standard
He Googled.
atmospheric conditions. A blue haze or a blue light emanating off of the reflective surface of the artificial atmosphere that was created. If they created an artificial atmosphere on the planet, right? So some of the natural atmosphere is still trapped in there, right? Depending on where they did it. Because if they removed this stuff, what would be...
Okay.
So I was just looking up what gases cause blue lights.
I don't know. It's
Could be chromium if it's bright blue. So I was just seeing like what the atmosphere would have naturally been if there was a guess at it. Blue lights, you got copper, like high copper content, fucking that can create a blue or a color.
Considering it's entirely artificial, there's no way to know what the natural atmosphere would have been.
Okay, so I
Did this have
a
a natural atmosphere at any point?
As far as you are aware, no.
Alright, well fuck it. So
That seems costly.
as we come into the thing, I guess I'm gonna go talk to Miss O'Toole and prepare to export.
The rarity of planets in the, I'll say, Goldilocks zone, if a planet could be terraformed to be habitable, it makes the cost worthwhile.
Natural raw resources, materials. Sure.
But then why abandon it if it's so rare?
Some underlying threat? Ooh.
Someone was saying something just before I started talking, but I'm not sure who it was or what they were saying. So,
Oh, I was saying, well, doesn't matter.
okay.
He was talking about underlying threats. So I'm gonna
Right.
ask Miss O'Toole if they're taking. She already explained that they're taking the machines that create the atmosphere off the planet, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask her if there was any pre-existing cultural, finds on the planet.
Any pre-existing what?
Architectural finds on the planet from when they did this stuff beforehand. You know, if they're leaving, if they discovered that this planet used to be a live planet and then died, and then they had to create an artificial atmosphere, or they created an artificial atmosphere for people because there was pre-existing life there that did not utilize fucking oxygen. This could be the first planet in our journey of planets. No, we skipped that. It was the planet before.
There were no archaeological finds before before corporate decided to pull the atmosphere generators.
Why did corporate find this planet to be of need, though? If you don't mind me asking.
Why did they what?
Why did they attempt to colonize this particular planet? Was it because it was close to the space station?
Well, I mean, considering how rare planets in the habitable regions of each sector, solar system are, they thought that they could terraform the planet and make it into a habitable colony.
Okay. Well, do you mind if I mean, since y'all are taking all the stuff and preparing and leaving it and stuff, okay. Well, we'll hang out for a little bit and see what's going on. Just in case you do need us, we'll give you a couple of days. That way, you do have somebody that is readily accessible in case of emergency, instead of having to wait on a crew to come if needed. I know you don't have that particular authorization yet, but if should say the need arrives, I'd rather be safe than sorry if I was you.
Well,
are we in the approach for the planet? You said.
So you're still on the ship, but
right.
There are shuttles departing for the surface.
Hey, Valley, why don't you let the woman do her thing and we'll go do our thing?
I'm working on it. All right.
So in parting, she will say, I hope to see you again under better circumstances. I hope we don't need to call on you, but if we do, I'm glad that you'll be here and available.
I send her my number.
It's not a meaningful interaction.
Fucking 2 stars. What the fuck? But why? You know what? I got it. All right.
Sorry.
It's been great doing business with you. All right, fucking move out and see if I can't fucking scurry a shuttle to the fucking surface.
Okay. So there's basically 2 shuttles going at a time, shuttling passengers back and forth. There's refugees that are leaving the planet, and different corporate entities that are heading down.
Is there a lot of people going down?
No, most of the ships are going down with just a handful of people and equipment, but they are coming back. Not quite fully laden, but definitely fairly full of passengers.
All right, I'm gonna try to acquire space for 4 on just a drop down.
Okay.
On one of the shuttles.
Just a minute, guys. I'll meet you at the terminal.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I just gotta check something real quick.
He's got to check his MySpace.
I just give him that all-knowing look.
All right.
Okay. I'll wait till he gets distance, and I'm gonna squawk him on the radio. And I'll ask the same question.
Who are you asking what? You're asking Brian something?
Brian.
Okay.
With Brett.
Wait one.
I'm gonna give Mr. Cullen my number.
We already have it.
I'm just making sure you have it.
All right.
I have some work down on the surface.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have some work down on the surface.
Okay.
Okay, so so I've got one baby and 2 boom booms to patch up.
On which side?
Don't care, they're paying. Should be about 450 credits, so let's get going. What?
Now?
Yeah, no, they're not waiting. They're not bleeding any less.
You do realize the plan, do you not?
Yeah, but dead people can't pay me 200 credits. We're waiting for what? Mr. Snozzy to fucking give us a call.
Okay.
If we're on the planet, we'll be there even faster.
You have work you procured how?
Craigslist. It's all right.
I really want to come up with a better name for that, but
Okay, so
ooh. Your mic just
I
went
don't
all
know what to-
staticky.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, so there's nothing going on right this second right now. We're still pending something.
You're going to be heading to the surface momentarily. I'm just waiting.
Momentarily. Okay.
I'm just waiting for any last minute things that you want to do on the ship before you
Which
depart.
berth are you guys at? Timor, which berth are you at?
Which berthing are we at?
I mean, I'm not sure what Seiger is intending with the question, so.
Where do I meet them at? I'm at a data terminal. They're waiting to get on a shuttle.
Right.
Oh, which departing shuttle berth you mean?
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
23.
It's port or starboard, so.
Okay.
Okay. Simplistic then.
Yeah.
Starboard. Okay.
Starboard.
Head starboard.
I assume you're going to give me more details later.
Sure. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swing by the med bay and pick up a pregnancy test.
Okay. The nurse that's there is going to give you a really weird look.
Yes,
Mind
he
your
does.
business, bitch.
Are you one of those?
That'll be 20 credits.
20 credits for pregnancy test? It
That-
cost me less to get a date with her.
I have to restock.
Okay. I tell you what. How about I give you 20 milligrams of prednisone?
Well,
You-
fucking,
You have that on you?
This is why I don't
Yes.
leave you alone.
Done.
All right, here you
Okay.
Motherfucker already wheeling and dealing already.
go.
Jesus.
And Echo, what? I'm not sure if you got your mic fixed yet, but
I'm here.
okay.
What's up?
Good. Yeah, you sound great. So you were saying something.
What?
You went all staticky.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Okay. So if there's nothing else on ship, then you will be departing to the surface.
I kind of want to throw a Carolina rig out and see if I can catch you, because you got some catfish whiskers going on, man. I'm digging it.
Make sure you throw some of that catfish bait, that nice bloody bait in there.
Mad Cat Guido over here.